guys, welcome to my channel. Finally back from the holidays. This is one of my hauls, by the way, at the thrift store, 99 cents. So that's where I spent my thrifting time, at the Goodwill. Woohoo! But anyway, today the focus of the video is going to be a homemade conditioner again. In my last video, my hauling video, I talked about one of the things I was using on my hair that was a new, well, it was a new and exciting thing for me. I don't know if it's new and exciting for you guys, but made the hair so much softer, shinier. I've used a store-bought product similar to it, but you know me, I've got to get in the kitchen and figure out how to make it on my own, because one of these days, we're not going to be able to run to the store. We're going to have to make it at home. So let's get started. The name of this video is Tomato Hair Conditioner, or Tomato Hair Mask, whichever one you want to call it. And at the end, I have a little treat for the lock wearers. So stay tuned. Let's go. In the bowl, and we're going to focus down on the bowl, we already have 5 ounces of yogurt. Any kind of yogurt. Just by chance this time, I have Greek yogurt. Some people say you have to use Greek yogurt, but any kind of yogurt. Greek is a little bit thicker. I like it, but it's a little bit more expensive. I figure, why spend so much money on yogurt or hair products when you're just going to wash them out anyway? Let's just stay focused on the bowl. We have 5 ounces of yogurt. We're going to put 1 teaspoon of paprika. There we go, nice and shiny. It's a pepper. As we know, paprika is a ground red pepper. Real good vitamin C in that. The hair absolutely loves vitamin C. We're going to do, in this case, I have my own little concoction. It is rose petals, Irish moss, and hibiscus that I have ground up on my own, because you know I grow my own flowers and such, and that's how my powder looks. But you can also go to the Indian grocery, or any grocery actually, and buy the rose petal powder, I should say, and it looks very similar. It's a ground powder. I think this box, I don't know how much the box is, was $2.49, which I thought was a pretty good price, because a little bit goes a long way. You can not only use it on your hair, you can use it on your face also. But we're going to also put 2 teaspoons equals a tablespoon, so we're going to put a tablespoon of the rose powder. We're going to put a teaspoon of oil. In this case, I'm using sunflower oil. You can use olive oil or any kind of oil that you like, but olive oil is not what I have right now. Sunflower is. Sunflower is one of my favorites, actually, anyway. Teaspoon of sunflower oil. My absolute favorite, we're going to do a tablespoon of honey. I have a squirt bottle this time, so that helps it to get in the mix a little bit better. Here we are with the tomato. Just so happened I had a little container and I saved some from the last batch that I made the other day, so I kept it in this. If you have those little containers left over from the pizza place, save them. I did not use organic tomatoes this time. If you're going to use tomatoes from your home or organic, put them through a sieve to get the seeds out and also to tomato skin. But in this case, it's just tomato sauce. We're going to put, I think that's about 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce. If it happens to have garlic in it or onions or anything like that, that's even better. You know my spiel on the onion, all the sulphur and things. If you do not have pizza sauce or tomato sauce, you can also use ketchup. Use what you have in your pantry. Don't make it elaborate. If you're going to use fresh tomatoes, dice them up. You can blend them in your blender and put them through a sieve or a strainer to get the seeds and the skin, because you don't want to be picking that stuff out of your hair. One of the good reasons that we're going to use this tomato conditioner is because tomatoes not only increase the elasticity, and tomatoes, which is something I didn't know for a long time, has natural chlorine and natural sulphur. Now, of course, you don't want to put chlorine. That's something that they use in a pool, but a natural chlorine helps deodorize the hair, kills fungus, bacteria, mites, similar to onions. It's part of the nightshade family. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. Also helps to smooth and shine. That's the part that I like the best. The tomato shined it up so nice, smoothed it so nice, nice bounce. When I did the twist outs after using this product, excellent, excellent, excellent result. When I went for Thanksgiving, oh, I thought I was just the stuff. We're going to mix this up really well. You see we got all of our ingredients in the bowl. It's a quick and very, very easy recipe. One of the cautions is also, if you have blonde hair, if you have blonde hair that's been saturated with chlorine in a pool or a hot tub or whatever, the tomato can take the green tint out, but it can also kind of lighten the hair ever so slightly. I've never had a problem with it lightening my hair because, as you can see, I don't have blonde hair. Mix that up really, really well. We're going to put some vitamin E oil because I am not going to use this for a few days. I want to make sure that it's really nice and preserved. Let me get my little scraper thing here. There we go. This has, by the way, 32,000 IUs. Let's be a little bit more careful. We don't want to cross-contaminate this. You know how I feel about that. And just orange oil, just because I like the smell. I love things that smell so good. So the vitamin E is going to be our preservative. Tomato doesn't hold up as well sometimes, so I always like to put a little bit of preservative in this if I'm going to let it sit in the refrigerator for a few days. We get that nice and mixed up, nice thick paste. This works absolutely wonders, just like the yogurt hair wash that I make. Very similar thing, except the action of the tomato, because it's acidic and it has enzymes in it. It cleanses the scalp, smooths the hair, all those type things as vitamins. I usually put this on and leave it on for about an hour or two. It just depends. Put a little bit on the skin. See, it rubs right in. Rubs right in the skin easy, so you know it rinses out the hair. There's no grit, no grain. Those rose petals also add vitamin C and also is a good moisturizing property. So the tomato conditioner not only moisturizes the hair, helps to smooth and shine it, increase the elasticity, and some folklore says that tomatoes help your hair grow. I don't know if it's the sulphur that's in it naturally or just what. But that's all that is to that, and I'm going to get a container here and load it up. And we'll put it in the refrigerator with the name and the date on it. That way we try to use it in a timely fashion. Depends on the length of your hair. This is enough for 2 treatments for me. But if you have really long hair, it'd be 1 treatment for you. So we'll load that up. Get that in the container. And we'll get the rest of it in a minute. Put the top on it and we're good to go. And I'm going to set that to the side. Let's focus up here, please. I'll be right back. The tomato conditioner was kind of inspired by a product which shall remain nameless. It's almost gone, actually, and I figured I am not going to buy that product again. I absolutely love the product. Worked actually well, but for $9 or $10 for, how many ounces is that? 16 ounces. I guess that's not very expensive, but I can make this with things, my homemade version with things in my pantry. But if you don't want to, you can always run to the store and buy this brand, which is certified organic, which I thought they did a very good job with their product. But, you know, I like to make everything homemade myself. But lock wearers at the end. I have a cousin who has locks. He's had locks, and you know, him being a 16-year-old teenager, not very good on keeping those locks very clean. We did the tomato hair conditioner on him and rinsed quite a bit of stuff out. I think we even washed a kid out of his hair. I don't know. But one thing with tomatoes, because of the natural chlorine, because it deodorizes, I did not know this because I don't have locks. If you're a long-time lock wearer or long-time braid, sometimes if you get mold or any type of smells that you can't get rid of with shampoo or traditional methods, you can soak your hair in tomato. One of the things that we did with him was I ground up a organic tomato, got the seeds and the skins and things like that, and mainly was the juice, and we sprayed it all through the locks after we had done the washing and let it sit for about an hour and then rinsed it out. Not only were the locks shinier, they were not as heavy, and all that moldy, whatever that strange smell was in his hair was gone. But they say it's a good thing you can also put in your bath if you get sprayed by a skunk, so I don't know. But I hope you guys like the tomato hair conditioner. Please send me a comment. Let me know how you like it. Try the best I can, but please comment. Please say you like it, and I'll see you later. Bye, guys.